if you could talk about, one of your most challenging sports law cases, and why was this such a challenging case? It can be, obviously something new. It can be something, in the past. Just to kind of like bring up a case that was very challenging in a sense, perhaps for you, for the industry. You can angle it a little bit how you want, but I think it's a good scenario to bring up.
Ori, imagine yourself being into a very popular club as São Paulo Futebol Clube during the time of 10 years working in day by day issues every day.
Yeah.
It's very challenging because if the team won on Sunday,
Yeah.
your next week will be in one way.
Yeah.
If the team lost, it will be another way.
Right.
And the problems are always happening every day.
Yeah.
I consider that stay working for almost 10 years for São Paulo Football Clubs was the most challenging
Hmm.
uh, uh, issue that I had in my career. But I had some interesting case before.
Right. Yeah.
Uh, I had worked into the negotiation of the buying of the television rights for the World Cups of 2006, 2010.
Wow.
It was very challenging because it involved a lot of very huge amount of money in a very strategical issue. You imagine what happens in Brazil if the World Cup was not transmitted?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
would be a revolution in
Will
our
be
country.
crazy. Will be
And
riot.
nowadays, I have an issue that I like to tell. I was, since the very beginning, in the construction of a model of league, the basketball Brazilian league.
Mm.
That is an alternative of this traditional system, and we have an international confederation in case
Right.
of basket, the FIBA,
Hmm. Hmm.
and the Brazilian confederation. We have since 2008 in Brazil,
Right.
and I'm in this case since the very beginning. Uh, Union of clubs that created a league.
Right.
It's a very important change in the way to management the organization of competitions, the sale of the properties, TV rights, and all properties you can imagine. I like too much this case.
Mm.
Being part of the Brazilian, I like basketball a lot. I
Nice.
like football a lot. I like sports in general, but the two I like most is football and basketball.
Yeah.
And I'm since the very starting being the attorney of the Brazilian National Basketball League.
Nice.
And I like to much discuss. So I can put three examples. One, stay day by day for so many years into the law issues of a Brazilian very popular club,
Hmm.
São Paulo Futebol Clube, as attorney and after as VP of Marketing and Communication and all. The
Right.
first was professional, the second was as a volunteer.
Yep.
Being in this case regarding the sale of the rights of transmission of the Brazilians of the World Cup in Brazil,
Right.
and the third is being part of the Brazilian Basketball National League, being the lawyer, the attorney since the very start in 2008. We are going to the uh, 50 edition of the Brazilian National Championship organized by the Brazilian Basketball League.
Wow.
It's three cases for me are
Yeah.
the most important I had in my career until now.
Very, very exciting, and I'm sure you're learning a lot. And there's always, I mean, like I guess there's some similar cases across the three different scenarios that you